deer hunt today. It's been a while since I've tried to target fallow, and the farm I go to has been pretty hammered by choppers and ground thermal hunters, so here's hoping for a successful trip today. Actually, I've been here a couple of times and recently, probably the last year, and haven't got anything, so here's hoping today is fruitful for me. Got my BP coffee and ready to rock and roll for a wee solo hunt, so fingers crossed.
Just walked through the dark up behind a few ridges to get to this big bushy scrubby face where the last few times is where I've actually seen the deer. Granted that they're usually around the 400 metre mark. So my plan of action is to sit here until daybreak, which is approaching fast, and just see if I can see anything within range that's stays still enough basically for me to have a shot. Because they've been hunted so much up here, they won't stand still in clearings for long. They seem to just shoot between bush to bush. So it makes it a bit of a challenge, but we'll see what we can do. So I've just spotted about 8 or 9 deer, fallow deer, just up and about 430 metres away. They don't seem too disturbed at the moment, but I'm stoked to see even a small mob like this, considering how much this farm's been shot up. I've got a good rest here, got the camera set up. Hopefully I can find a good opportunity just to try and squeeze one off. We'll see how we go. Damn it. They're about 340 metres, and then for some reason they've just decided to climb, and now they've gone right up to the top at close to 500 metres on a steep incline, and I couldn't really get a clear shot, and then I've just dipped off over the brow there, which is a pain in the ass. I just hope they show themselves again. So not long after those deer had moved across the ridge, I just saw 3 trickling through a little clearing, just where I saw that goat. I tried to get that last one to stop and I whistled at it, but like I said, they don't like staying out in the open for long, which was what's surprising to see that mob up in that scrub before earlier. There's plenty of action here so far though. This is unreal compared to what I'm used to. Oh, compared to the last few times I've been here. Oh, here's one. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is like... Alright, so timeline of events. Just talking to you guys. Fallow doe ran out onto the brow just down there. Just down on there by those reeds. She stopped, she was quartering away. She just turned a little bit, and then as I've squeezed the trigger, she's literally turned to run, and I was just like, damn, like I knew as soon as I squeezed the trigger that it was, I'd missed. And then that one, I shot at that one, it ran off, and then literally a young fawn, probably a year old, has just started running towards where that last one was, like literally as soon as I've shot. And I was watching it and I was waiting for it to stop, and it was doing the whole like springbok kind of jumping, and then it stopped just as it got in the bush. So I couldn't get a shot at that, and I was just like, man, I've just been shafted at the opportunity. And then literally down there in that little clearing, a nice wee fallow doe pops out, and it looked like a decent shot straight through the engine room. I am bloody stoked. Oh, it's been a long time coming to be able to shoot a fallow, and it's finally happened. So a lot of blood coming out of that shoulder, so it's looking hopeful, but man, oh, it's a good feeling to get some more venison in the freezer, because we've been running low for a while. Beautiful, beautiful, awesome. So that range for that deer I just shot was 199 metres. It's quite a steep shot down actually. But yeah, I didn't have to give it anything really. I'm shooting a 270 110 grain Barnes bullets through Sarco ammunition, and it is so flat shooting that I think it only drops maybe a foot, half a foot. No, it's only about 6 inches at 300 metres. It shoots incredibly flat. Just watching the scrub face just for a few more moments in case anything else decides to show its face. Then I'll go down and try and find that fallow and gut it and get it back to the truck. Stoked on the board. Here I was thinking I could get another shot off, and these pricks of things have landed behind me and just constantly doing their alarm call. So it's unlikely anything else is going to come out until they decide to leave. I ran at them before and they just flew a little bit and then landed again, just taking the mickey out of me. So that's 14 deer I've seen since I got here at daybreak, and it's not even 9 o'clock yet in the morning. So I cannot complain at all.
So this is where I shot it. It's taken a big chunk of bone in here out. And there's decent butter straight from the get-go, so I think it's far out. There's a bud trail all the way along here. I think it's fair to say that I got a decent hit on it. Another chunk of bone there. Bits of lung and stuff. Oh look. Far out. Check out the hole on that thing. Wow. For crying out loud. Jeepers. Did not get far at all. Oh look. There's a sheep that's hung itself on some vines. R.I.P. I think it's fair to say that the 270 is maybe a bit overkill for a little fellow, but I mean, you saw how far she travelled. He travelled, young buck. Yeah, done the job anyway. It's just a little yearling. I've just got it through there. Just through there. It's come out the other shoulder. So I'll show you a little trick that I learnt when I was in Scotland. So you get its neck here, just going up the neck. To where it goes into the brisket here where you stick pigs. And there you just slice down the side of the windpipe, and underneath the windpipe you'll find the esophagus. On there. So there. So what I do is I give it a pull. Give it a little pull from inside the gut cavity here. The chest cavity, sorry. Just to clear up any of that like connective tissue. And then I just give it a little scrape to take off that meat on the esophagus. And this helps you tie a knot in it without the worry of it slipping undone. Tie that knot so that the knot forms where you've scraped, and then it's locked in there. It won't come off. Again, just make sure it's all cleared out, and then just open it up just below the brisket. Careful not to nick the guts. And then while I'm here, I'll just ring the bum. Basically just going around the circumference of the bum like that. Freeze that up. I find it's best to lie them on their right side when doing this. Now bear in mind this was for when I was in Scotland. We would do deer for basically a guy over there. You'd shoot deer, gut them, split the brisket, leave the hide on, and hang them in a chiller, and then a wild game buyer would basically come and buy the animals and then like process them like freezing works and then sell them. So I reach in here, and where the diaphragm joins the spleen, you can peel that spleen straight off, like so it joins onto the stomach. And then you'll see, I don't know if you can see that too well, but where the stomach joins the diaphragm, you can see the beginning of that windpipe, the esophagus, sorry, that we tied off before. So you can reach right around there, get your fingers right around that joint, and then just like that, it pulls through. And then you've got the food pipe with all the food's not coming out and tainting all the meat and getting it all contaminated. Just keeps your meat a bit cleaner. You're just pulling those guts off, and then reach in for the bum. There's the bum that came through, and that's that. Simple as. Luckily Fallow aren't big and they've got small little guts, but all you've got left now is the liver, which is connected to the diaphragm. And what I do is just cut around and just basically cut the circumference of that diaphragm out. Like so. Check the liver and kidneys. No spots, no blemishes, no lesions, nothing like that. And then lastly, you just grab that windpipe, cut that off because you don't really need that. And then you can just, like you did with the bum, ring it, and then it should just pull through on the heart and lungs like that. And there you go. Jeepers. That's the heart. It's taken the whole bottom of it. Oh no, there's the hole right there actually. It might be bone. It's almost like it's been shot with buckshot. It absolutely tore it up, and the bottom of the lungs too. Nice ethical shot. You might have a little bit of blood in the cavity. It's as simple as just using your muscles, do a few curls, but most importantly get all that blood out. And there you are. Cheese. Stoked. Nice condition Fallow. Nice young one to fill the freezer back up. I've been short on venison for a while and I haven't had Fallow in ages, so it'd be a nice change from the reds. But absolutely stoked. Easy as this team. Chuck her on your back and walk out. Can't do that easily with reds, a bit heavier. But yeah, this pretty much wraps up the hunt. Sun's coming up a bit more now, it's getting close to about 10 o'clock, and I just don't think anything else is going to pop out. They're pretty flighty here, but I was absolutely stoked to get one, considering probably the last 3 times I've been here I haven't seen him. I've only seen about 1 or 2 and haven't been able to get a shot off. So yeah, absolutely wrapped. But if you guys want to see more of this sort of stuff, let me know in the comments. Hardest thing's trying to get on a film solo, but I managed to make it work today, so I'm pretty happy with that. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, it all helps. Gets the videos out there in the algorithm. I'm also on Instagram, Southern Hunter NZ. Post a lot of content there too. So cheers guys, thanks for watching, have a good one.